Okay. Can anybody hear me? If you can, just type into the chat box. I repeat, can anybody hear me? And if you can, just type in the chat box. All right. Hi, everybody. This is Black Rhino Ranger, and welcome to yet another fantastical live stream. And I'll be honest, I'm very nervous. In case you don't know, in case you don't see what this is in fact a Pokemon live stream. And because today we celebrate, and excuse me in case you hear any background noise, today is the 25th anniversary of the Japanese release date of the very first Pokemon game. So because I'm nervous, because keep in mind, this is a live stream from a guy who used to be a fan of Pokemon until 2007, where I kind of stopped caring for Pokemon and I moved on to other interests. I do occasionally look back on it on a few places, but for the most part, I prefer something else. I'm most familiar with Pokemon through Generation 1 and Generation 3, and I'm usually and I only know a few of the later ones, like Munchlax, Incineroar, Greninja, etc. And because I'm nervous about this, I also have only a few books with me. Two books, which are basically a Squirtle and a Psyduck book, and I do have a Pokemon Annual book, which has about 200 of Generation 3 Pokemon, like Whismur and Loudred and Trico and so forth. And because of my nervousness and because of that, I'm asking you if any of you are experts. Let me know in the chat box if any of you are humongous experts on Pokemon. And I have a little disclaimer right here, in case you guys just came in and you're still curious on what you're requesting. And keep in mind, this is a request mainly for the Pokemon only, so I will not be accepting any requests for the Pokemon trainers unless there are other media characters who are human or other beings like Ed, Edd and Eddy, the Loud House, Star Versus, Phineas, etc., dressing up as the Pokemon trainers. Aside from that, though, only Pokemon are allowed. And you get these options, and I'll allow you to decide which of these options you want me to decide for the Pokemon. Should I go with the generations, where you can choose any two Pokemon from each generation, from all the way from G1 to G8? Or you can ask me to do one Pokemon of each type, from normal to fire to fighting to water, etc. Or if you like me to do a bit of a smaller one, you can have me just draw any of the starting Pokemon doing something random, anything if you like. Or you can ask me to draw some of Ash's Pokemon, the ones that he caught in the anime, like Pikachu, Butterfree, Pidgeot, Bulbasaur, Charizard, Squirtle. Some he evolved, but some he caught, some he traded, some he released, etc. Or if some of you aren't familiar with Pokemon, but you do know them through Super Smash Brothers, you can ask me to draw them instead. I also got a few other options. You can have characters interacting with the Pokemon, as in crossover characters, like let's say have a Pikachu meeting Trigger Happy from Skylanders, or Tepig interacting with Pumbaa from The Lion King. Or you can have characters as Pokemon trainers, like I said before. It can be any character, Ed, Edd and Eddy, the Loud House, Star Versus, etc. You can have characters dress up as Pokemon, and like say, wouldn't it be cute if Um, uh, yeah, I'm just trying to think on the top of my head on something. Where Wrecking Ball looks like a Meryl, or Rhino looks like a Rhyhorn. Or characters look in the same type as Pokemon. Is there a character you think it kind of shares a similar type as a Pokemon, like fire or flying, something, or just random? Which ones do you decide? Which ones do you decide? First, before you request, I need to know these choices. But if you have nothing to request, just ask me in the chat box anything. Ask me any question. Whether it's Pokemon related or not, just ask me any question. And if you like, you can ask. You can also use what was it again? The super chat. You can also use the super chat if you want. Let's see. Let me see. I vote for Pokemon types. Pokemon types. Pokemon types. Types. One person goes generations. Some say types. Some say two characters interact with Pokemon. Okay, I think the decision is made. Wait, did I? No. Okay, just making sure, here we go. We have, so types it is. So for the first type, which Pokemon of the normal type do you want me to draw? And my main goal is to have it primary normal. They can have a secondary type like Pidgeotto or Pidgeot. Their primary type is normal, but their secondary type is flying, as far as I'm aware. Let's see. What was it again? See, I don't know why, but sometimes when I draw a character like this, it kind of looks like cheeks. The cheeks not from above, but from below. Oh dear, am I gonna get demonetized on YouTube for saying that? Pardon me? Don't worry, fellas. I'll move the Pokemon when I finish drawing. In case you're wondering, this live stream will end whenever I finish my goal of how many Pokemon types there are. Here we go, fellas. We have Bunnelby eating a carrot. I thought, yeah, I don't know what the Bunnelby sounds like, but if he was a Looney Tunes character, he'd be like, yeah, Bunnelby. Oh, let's see, what was that? Oh, can you draw Jackie from B and A intersecting with Eevee? Sorry, too late. Oh dear. Oh dear, looks like since oh my. What is B and N? What's B and A? B and A? What does B and A stand for? Well, let's see. Okay, somebody asked me to draw something else from. Okay. I'd like to thank you, Princess Pearly, but can you please ask me what is B and A? I mean, I have no idea what B... Oh, brand new animal. Is that it? Brand new animal, and the carrot and the... okay, so it's Jackie. Okay, let me see. So, let me take a look because this one is so as a human or as a beast man? Jackie as a human or a beast man? I mean, it's a paid one, so I gotta do it. Let's see. Excuse me for a minute. I'm just trying to Oh, I don't think I did that right. what's your favorite Pokemon game? I think it might be either Pokemon Yellow or Pokemon Stadium 2. Just so is it so somebody asked me to draw fudge nabbit. I think I'm gonna have to and two flat heads. I think I need to the proportions are all wrong. He's too flat-headed. And I think I better make sure. This will have to do. And let's add in that that B and N character. At least this one is quite simple to draw. Oh, wait, okay, I think, is this right? Am I doing it right? If did I do something wrong with it? Let's just say I'm, like I said, I'm not a humongous fan of anime, but But when I do, okay, let me just color this little bit in because it's kind of a bit distracting with all the things in the way. So is it I just add in a few freckles here and there. Just gonna color this little bit in because okay, I'll color Eevee another time. Okay, let's just cross out the normal types. I want to be done with the normal types. Alright, that's taken care of. Now for what else down the Pokemon line? Let's see. I'm gonna to shrink a little bit so I can. Let's see. Okay, this is a new one. Sorry, I'm just trying to. So you know, for some reason, when I look at Torco, I can't help but think about this giant prehistoric turtle. Oh. I've forgotten its name, but let's just say it was like a very gigantic turtle. I think you may have seen it in Ark Survival Evolved, or maybe on Zoo Tycoon 1 or something, but it was in fact a giant tortoise. And what was it? And I'll color the rest another time. Here we go, fellas. We have Torterra in a blue shell from Mario. So that's taken care of. And let me just shrink some of the character designs. I gotta make sure I have enough room for as many Pokemon as I can, and as many other drawings. So okay, we have, so that's fire done. Okay, let's see. Have you heard of the actor Greg Berger? Oh, I know him. He's the same guy who played Grimlock, Skyfire, and Outback in the G1 Transformers series. He was also Hunter and Ripto in the classic Spyro era. He was Magna Charge and Slobbertrap in Skylanders. And I'm not sure what else he's done, but he is quite of a known voice actor. Let's see here. Poliwrath is a fire type that's secondary. Which version of Mewtwo Strikes Back do you prefer? I haven't seen the first version of Mewtwo Strikes Back in a long time. I did remember seeing it, but very vaguely. Apparently, some people say that there's a bit of a sappy. It's a little bit sappy, or a bit of a Deus Ex Machina with the Pokemon Tears reviving Ash, and a message about fighting is wrong, and yet the Pokemon series is about fighting and battles and stuff like that. I think the remake kind of fixed some of the original's issues, especially when with Jesse and James saying, "There goes Alakazam!" when it's clearly Scyther. What else is there? Let's see. Can we draw Primate wearing boxing gloves? Now I remember Primate. He said at first he was said to be the most disobedient and aggressive of Ash's Pokemon. But I've seen the Punchy Pokemon where that was his only other primary appearance. And I remember reading a review on Punchy Pokemon where they say that this one, they had a missed opportunity to have Primate return, to have Primate be in with Ash during his journeys. Admittedly, when I was a kid, I used to try and mimic all what I hear from Pokemon, especially the Pokemon type, the Pokemon name, the way they sound. I mean, I think in the original, Primate sounded like brr, 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 but in the later one, he said Primate or something like that. And somebody requested I give Primate some proper boxing gloves. So there you go, fellas. We have Primate with his brand new boxing gloves. Did he steal them from Hitmonchan? And a little fun fact, fellas, Hitmonchan was named after Jackie Chan, while Hitmonlee was named after the late Bruce Lee. Okay, where was I? Next up is the water type. Let's see, King Pang Training Fee. Please draw Bruise. Black Greninja. Oh man, so many, many. Gil Grunt with Squirtle. Ooh, let's see, what's Buizel. It's like an otter with fins. Poliwrath, Greninja, Poliwrath. Ah man, so many people are requesting me a lot, and I mean a lot of. What do you want Buizel to do? Let's see. Amana. Ooh, okay, that's a new one. Now some Pokemon, whenever they sometimes they close, when they have eyes like this, that means they are happy, or excited. Like I remember seeing those types of eyes with Snubble, when he tries the popcorn balls. Yes, for those who haven't seen that Snubble episode where Snubble lives with a rich family, and she, it's a girl by the way, wants to get away from a rich life, and she doesn't like whatever her mistress gives to her. So Brock brings up these popcorn balls, which, by the way, yes, it's like the jelly-filled donut thing from the Primate episode. Don't worry, I haven't given up on the other detail that person asked me to draw. Here we go. We have Almond Knight wearing a crown. These donuts are great. Jelly-filled are my favorite. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. Now let me ask you a serious question. Is it better to call the rice balls jelly donuts or popcorn balls than to have them completely replaced with a rolling sandwich? Yes, in some edits they have a sandwich that rolls down the hill completely unharmed, and I'm like, shouldn't it be falling apart? Or is there an ingredient in that sandwich that is completely sticky and prevents it from falling apart? Because it's kind of, that edit was kind of idiotic. Hi-ho? Hi, that sounds like hi-ho, hi-ho. Let's see, I think 4Kids are crazy with some of their censors. Yeah, but at least they brought us a very good theme song for Pokemon, which is still remembered to this very day. The strangest thing is that Pidgeotto is only partially a flying type. That's not its secondary it's only its secondary type. Its primary type is normal. Alright, if that's what you want. I think I may have I think I've hit a snag on what I'm drawing. think I better color this one because I'm just to be on the safe side. There we go. It's not my best, but I've drawn Pidgey. Okay, next up, who's a grass type? Who likes to live with the leaves? Ho-Oh was a Pokemon Ash saw. I remember seeing that one too. Turtwig with Donatello. Can you show a reference and Easter eggs in the Double Dragon Decade? Says, can you join Grookey eating a Grookey? I think I better there we go. We have Grookey. Grookey having a banana. That's the grass type done. Now, which one's the poison? Let's see, can you draw a coffin in New York? Okay, the New York buildings will take me forever to draw, so I might need a simpler request than that. Wedding is sick. What is that? Wedding is sick. What is that? Do you know Pikachu talks in Pokemon I Choose You? Was that in the first episode? The first episode of Pokemon? I guess I don't remember Pikachu talking in that one. Well, was it in the remake of it? I can't remember. See, and eating an apple from Pokemon Snap. Well, I have not played Pokemon Snap, so I don't know. No, that was the movie. It's a film. In the remake, draw poison 9B with the contingency. Can you draw Trubbish in the trash? Trubbish is that a toxic Pokemon? Let me look. Oh, it is. Now I have heard about Trubbish being a not so beloved Pokemon. There we go. I think I've done Trubbish all right. Now, of course, next up is the electric type. Now, I know many of you probably would want me to draw the most well-known electric type Pokemon of them all. In fact, he is said to be, the mascot of Pokemon. While Rhydon may be the first Pokemon ever designed, and while Bulbasaur may be the first Pokemon in the Pokedex, and maybe that god-like Pokemon, I've forgotten his name, may have said to be the one of, if not the absolute first Pokemon chronologically within the storyline, this Pokemon is the center of it all. Or if you want me to draw another Pokemon instead, I'd be more than happy. Oh, okay. This one's different. Don't worry, fellas. What I'm drawing is still Pokemon related, but it's a special kind of But it's a little bit of another crossover scenario. Um, Now here's an interesting fact, fellas. Do you remember the first voice actress for Ash Ketchum? You know, Veronica Taylor. Recently, she has had a role in the Casagrandes, voicing the plane's computer. Well, that's the electric type Pokemon for you. Next up is the ground Pokemon, and I think ground is one of my favorite type of one of my favorite types because a lot of the Pokemon of that type are based on some of my favorite animals. There's Rhyhorn, which is based on a rhinoceros, and if you know me or my avatar, you know I have a thing for rhinos. There's Dunfan, who's an elephant, and I believe Hippowdon, who is also a ground type. Yeah, those are some of my favorite. That's some of the reasons why. That's one reason why I like the ground type. Another reason I like ground type is that it has a very powerful attack, earthquake. I mean, Milk Tank is notorious for having an earthquake ability that can. I always get defeated by Milk Tank's earthquake. Yeah, let's see. Nido King, the Crown, Glacier Pigloon with Diglett. We never see the body of this little mole, but I recommend that you don't look up on the internet on what Diglett's body might have been like because let's just say it's really, really naughty. It's pretty simple, so I'm just gonna color him like this. Now somebody asked me if it was supposed to be. Here we go. We have Pingu meeting Tikalit. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to do that. Okay, so who's got the sidekick? Who's got that sidekick? Huh. Don't you hate it when some Pokemon when you're battling against a particular psychic type Pokemon, you were going so well, like you nearly defeated him, and then suddenly he recovers. Back to full health. Kind of an overpowering move, don't you think? Excuse me for a minute, I just want to include a little bit of something. Oh, look what Alakazam has on his fork. And he's got another one on the other fork instead of a spoon. It's something Pikachu also likes, though he had a bit of a trouble with it in one particular episode when he had to be rushed into the hospital instead of the Pokemon Center. In fact, it was that particular day when when many Pokemon had to be rushed to the hospital. and none of the and the Pokemon Center was a bit too far. Here we go, fellas. We have Alakazam with forks instead of spoons. I mean, that's what the person requested. And what's the objects he's got on his forks? Mighty tasty treats, I might ask. Wait, I missed out a... Is that anything? No. Can you draw reservation? What was that other one again? Forgot. What was it? I saw there was a strange, a tummy ache. Would it be great to have a crossover of Pokemon and Digimon? I don't know, to be honest, because Pokemon are more of a physical being. I haven't caught up with Digimon recently. I mean, I don't know too much about it. I do remember the fiery dinosaur one. I think it was named. I've forgotten his name, and I remember one that had these bat-like wings for ears, and another that was like a dog but had a horn on its head. And I think it had multiple limbs. I can't remember. And there was one that was like a giant red beetle. The Rock. So who wants the Rock? Do you want the Rock? Do you want Dwayne Johnson? Oh wait, that's not Pokemon. There's Geodude, there's Onix, there's even Rhyhorn, there's Rhydon, there's Golem in a rock slide. Machamp, that's not rock, that's fighting. Machamp is he rock? I can't remember. Let's have a look. According to this, Machamp is only a fighting type, but he's not rock at all, unless you're counting that fist symbol, which represents rock, ground, and fighting. But aside from that, let's see. Now I think all right. If that's what people want. Normally I'm a four-finger type of guy, so because that's how I usually draw my characters. But I want to be as accurate to Pokemon as much as possible, so I'll make an exception for Geodude. I'm sorry, I like to include that little dimple there because I like to, I don't know, I just like to add in a little bit more detail than I. I actually don't like that little thing. I'll just, yeah, that's more like it. Okay, I think I'm done with the rock. This deal, dude, doing some flexing. By the way, Alolan and Geodude, Gravel, and Golem are the only rock electric types. Yeah, remember that electric doesn't affect rock? So here's the next step is the ice Pokemon. Wait, let me have a look. Lapras. Is it ice? Oh, it is an ice. I never noticed that. Yeah, there's a particular episode which had which was a play on whose title is a play on the Elvis Presley song Viva Las Vegas is Viva Las Lepras or Lepras. I'm not always great with with Pokemon names. Sometimes I have trouble pronouncing it right. For some reason, the ears of Lapras, for some reason, I almost thought of Lapras as a hidden Mickey. I think instead of having Lapras on land, I'll just have Lapras in the water. And somebody asked me to have a character ride on it. Keep in mind, Lapras is huge. Well, just to make sure I am comfortable with the coloring. Actually, I'll just have. Oops, oops, oops. That wasn't bad. Evil eyes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's more like it. It's only a little bit, just to make sure I There we go. We have Lapras and a guest of honor. My favorite of the loud siblings, Lenny. That's ice done. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. I don't understand why you haven't seen my donation request. Oh wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, man. I didn't see it. Sorry. Where is it? Where is it? Can you remind me what it is? I can't, for some reason I'm unable to scroll up any further. There were so many comments that I lost track on which one. Can you remind me what it was again? Oof. Fellas, I gotta have to wait a bit. I need to know Mr. Wanapin's donation. I need to see what it was. I need a reminder what it was because he donated to me. I might as well do the request. And let's see. Okay, sushi with butter, free, gold, Virgin. I paid you £20. Yes. Okay, thanks. Did you want anything, Mr. Wanapa? Did you want anything to request? I think it was Torterra. What's it? Torterra. Oh, you mean that forest Pokemon? Oh, that's gonna be something. Thank you for the kind donation, but did you want to request anything for that? I have a terrible memory, like I said. Sometimes I lose track on the comments when I'm drawing. Yes, but Torterra. Okay, just plain Torterra. Okay. And he's gonna be a tough one, but I'll see what I can do. I believe, is that the same Pokemon that appears in Detective Pikachu, the one where these mountainish Pokemon, and they start causing these earthquakes and tearing some of it apart? Is that the same Pokemon that in Detective Pikachu that attacks a lot of well, not attack, but they certainly are moving. Maybe one day I should try making up my own Pokemon. I did think of challenging myself to drawing my own made up Pokemon all using all the 18 types combined with each type, like 18 times 18 in Pokemon. It may be very challenging, especially on the normal part, but I might think of something like that if I have enough time. Okay, I think that's the tree Pokemon Torterra done. Okay, so I'm going. Okay, back on track. Somebody asked me to do the bug. Okay, that's what you. We're getting quite a number of loud house suggestions with the Pokemon. Admittingly, I teared up when in Bye Bye Butterfree. Who remembers that one? The one where Butterfree leaves Ash. That one always tears me up, especially when they play the theme song. Hmm. Okay, here's Butterfree. Now to find somebody. Oh dang, I forgot about something. There. Here we go, fellas. We have Butterfly flying away from Lincoln, and Lincoln is trying to catch it. And he's really, really tired. And believe it or not, fellas, that idea kind of got in. Part of that idea was inspired by Timon when he's trying to catch a butterfly in a competition where he and Pumbaa were trying to collect how many bugs they caught, and this anteater is the judge. So let's see, Mega Charizard. Was Charizard a dragon? Mega Charizard. I remember he was I remember Iris once said that Charizard thought Charizard was a dragon Pokemon. Oh, Mega Charizard X is a dragon type. While regular Charizard is fire and flying, and Mega Charizard Y is also fire and flying. Not ghost. Dragon. Which dragon? Charizard. The Charizard is a fire flying type. Ooh. That one I can do. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to Charizard as a dragon Pokemon. I'm used to him as a fire and flying types. Like I said, I have not caught up with the Pokemon franchise, so the Mega versions are kind of new to me. Dragonite kind of looks like an anime-ish Dino from the Flintstones. And here's a little funny fact. When I was a kid, I used to pick up. I used to try and go on a scavenger hunt to try and pick up as many different types of Pokemon toys as much as possible. Usually the stuffed ones. I used to have a coughing, but for some reason I lost it. I lost it. I never knew what happened to it. I think I bought it in a flower shop for the when I was on a hunt for Pokemon, I was also on a hunt for Ekans because I wanted to collect the as many different types of Pokemon. I had like 2 Squirtles. There was one particular Pokemon which kind of made me scratch my head. I was thinking, is it a Charizard or is it a Dragonite? And on the one hand, it doesn't have a flame, so it must be Dragonite. But on the other hand, it's got a bit of a bump on its head. It has 2 lumps on its head, kind of like Charizard's, and his eyes are also very Charizardish. So I'm like, that must be Charizard. But again, it has no fire on its tail, so it must be Dragonite. That toy always confused me, to this very day, I still don't know whether or not that toy I had was a Charizard or a Dragonite, and they never labeled it as such. I may have given it away, but I think I've given away almost all, if not all of my Pokemon toys away. I only have a few, like I said, I only have a few cards and a few books. Don't worry, fellas, I have not forgotten an important tip. Actually, I'm just gonna have it like this. Yeah, it's more like it. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of coloring on that part just to show you what it is. There, it's actually, yeah, a little bit lighter, and there we go. We have Dragonite having some sushi. There must be some giant sushi. I mean, I remember Dragonite being kind of huge. And of course, there's the ghost Pokemon. In the original Pokemon series, there was like only 3 ghosts Pokemon, and they all share the same evolution: Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. It wasn't. They did introduce some new ones down the line, but Trevenant. Never heard of that one. Oof, spooky. It's like a tree-ish type of Pokemon. It's a ghost and grass type. It reminds me of several spooky trees, like the ones in The Wizard of Oz, the ones in Jumpstart Adventures 4th Grade Haunted Island, the the ones in Piglet's Big Game, the ones in Legends of the Hidden Temple, and especially since they have temple spirits inside them. If they grab you, you have to give up a pendant of life. Even the stump demons and the bark demons from Skylanders, they kind of freak me out. At least the Ents are on the side of good in Lord of the Rings. New Jack Skellington with Pumpkaboo. Do you hate the Loud House episode No Such Luck? Yeah, not a big fan. Not a huge fan of that one. Yeah, I'm really am not huge on Lincoln being pushed out of his own house, all because of Lynn's superstitions. Let's see. Gengar. Let's see, what was it again? What was that? All right. I used to draw Gengar. In fact, when in my earlier DeviantArt and YouTube days, I did draw snippets of did draw a bit of Gengar, because that was like that was a Pokemon I kind of held on to my dearest the most, because I don't know, there's something about him that kind of brings delight. His smile always brings delight. And I think that's one reason why Popviz and Trigger Happy are some of my favorite Skylanders. I wonder if Gengar was the inspiration for either of them. And, Popviz, not only does he have the resemblance to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, he also has a similarity with Gengar and Stitch. I rarely see Gengar open his mouth. Yes. His eyes are a lot smaller than that, so I'm sorry about that. Now here's another thing I never noticed until I looked up on the internet. The Pokemon Tower, which in the anime was supposed to represent like a haunted house filled with ghost Pokemon, and it had Haunter and Gengar were seen reciting in what was it again? The Pokemon Tower, and they were just there to have some fun with the guests. They were not meant to scare; they were just having some fun. But in the actual games, and I heard even in the Pokemon File series, the Pokemon Tower is actually a burial ground for any of the fallen Pokemon, and it scares. And I think the reason why they turned into a haunted mansion instead of a burial ground is because the grave thing is a bit too scary for kids. And admittedly, graveyards do kind of scare me a bit. Let me just... One thing I never quite understood about Mario and Luigi is that their hairs are brown, but their mustaches are black. Shouldn't their mustaches be the same color as their hair, unless those mustaches are fake? In fact, those mustaches are kind of reminiscent to those Groucho Marx glasses, and just without the glasses part. Here we go. We have a Luigi being scared out of his pants out of Gengar. Okay, his pants are still intact, so okay, we got about 3 more Pokemon types. So which type do you have? Okay, you're back. Okay, that's great. That's what Teddy's. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Sorry about that, guys. It was Luigi. It makes more sense to Luigi. Ooh. Somebody at one point asked me for a Eevee. Now let's go with a. I think this is one of the more popular. I forget which is one of Eevee's most popular evolutions. Is it Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Umbreon? I think this one I have to be as gentle as I can. Let me just put the ears. Yeah, it's more like it. Just a bit of, hey, can you please draw, say please draw. No, fellas, while I'm drawing, you can always ask me any question. Because, anyway, I said, did you see Detective Pikachu? Yes, I did. I had a fun time watching Detective Pikachu. Maybe it's not a great way to introduce Pokemon to new audiences. I mean, my mom was a bit confused with the Pokemon. But she, I guess she didn't mind in the end, or I don't know. But I found myself enjoying it. Yes, all I'm hearing Deadpool's voice coming out of Pikachu itself is pretty funny. Okay, we have Umbreon, I can't remember how to pronounce it. That's the Dark Dun, so all we have is a Steel. Do you hate the Star Wars prequels? Not really. I thought the prequels were fine. I'm okay with Jar Jar Binks. The only thing I'm iffy with is the Attack of the Clones. I mean, it had its good moments, like the Genesis battle, the battle with Yoda and Count Dooku, the Death Sticks line. It had its good moments, but I will admit it is a bit of a slugfest compared to the other Star Wars movies. But I enjoyed Revenge of the Sith fine. In fact, that was my first Star Wars movie, and I didn't mind the Phantom Menace that much. And funny enough, I don't mind Jar Jar Binks in the slightest. What is your opinion on Electric Soldier Porygon, the band episode? I haven't seen it, and I will admit I was a little uneasy, on the eyes. Let's see, Steelix, so let's say Lisala, Magnezone, Magnemite, Copperja. That elephant. Copperaja is a steel type Pokemon, huh? And funny enough, Copperaja's name is not just based on copper, it's also based on Raja, which is like an Indian term for king. And because it's an elephant, it reminds me of the Malay word for elephant, Gajah. And in case you guys don't know, you're talking to a guy who's currently living in Malaysia. I'm somebody should try and make a Pokemon-ish take on the Jungle Book with several Pokemon playing as some of the Jungle Book characters. I can imagine Copper Raja playing as Colonel Hati, and was it an Ursaring or Ursa something? I can't remember. It was definitely a bear-like Pokemon, and it was evolved from Teddy Ursa. It can play as Baloo. There's also the Ekans or Seviper can play as Ka. Was there a vulture Pokemon? Was there yeah, this elephant is not easy to draw. Okay, oh wait. All right, that's I think I got Copper Roger done. And now for the very last Pokemon. Oh wait, what's this? Mandibuzz is a vulture Pokemon, okay? And this is admittingly, this one is my least favorite Pokemon type. I didn't mind Clefairy. In fact, I used to own a Clefairy toy as a kid. I accidentally lost it, but then a friend of mine got me another one, or brought I accidentally brought it to school and it got lost. And then another friend of mine brought it back for me. Okay. 这个跑，这个跑。I hope I didn't put anybody to sleep when I sang that. And whenever Jigglypuff gets angry with people not listening to its singing, that's when Jigglypuff gets really angry and starts drawing faces all over the those who are sleepy. I think I drew them a bit too thick. I think I'm gonna lose these. Oops. Wait. There we go. We have Jigglypuff and Wrecking Ball. And fellas, that concludes my Pokemon drawing requests. Now to answer as many questions as you got for me. Oh wait, first let me just take a peek at all the requests I've done. Let's see, we have for the normal type we have that Bumblebee and Eevee. Bumblebee eating a carrot, Eevee getting petted by this person from BNA. In the fire type, we have Torkoal with a blue shell. For the fighting, we have Primate with red boxing gloves. For water, we have Almanite with a crown. For flying, we have just Pidgey. For grass, we have that, I've forgotten that monkey's name, eating a banana. For poison, we have Trubbish. For electric, we have Lily Loud as Pikachu. For grounds, we have Diglett and Pingu together. For psychic, we have Alakazam with forks. For rock, we have Geodude. For ice, we have Lapras and the guest appearance of Lenny Loud. For bug, we have Butterfree being chased by Lincoln Loud. For dragon, we have Dragonite eating some sushi. For ghost, we have Gengar scaring the pants out of Luigi. Also for grass, we have Torterra. For dark, we have Umbreon or Umbreon being petted nervously by Crash. For steel, we have Copperajah, and for the fairy type, we have Jigglypuff singing to Wrecking Ball. And that's it, fellas. That's all the requests. So let me just answer a couple of questions. There's a koala Pokemon named Komala matching Jigglypuffs on the moon anime. You will see it if you know what I mean. Okay, what's your favorite Animal Crossing villager? I don't know. I haven't played Animal Crossing. Everyone mounts a bounty on Jigglypuff. That included my favorite. Have you seen Game of Thrones? No, I haven't. I have not seen Game of Thrones. What are your reaction on the Gen 4 remakes for the Switch? Gen 5 CGI My Little Pony released to Netflix this fall. I took a peek at it and I'm not that impressed, sadly. I mean, they look a bit like this, I think it was this Chinese, Germanish series that people accuse it for plagiarizing My Little Pony called Philly Fantasia. That's a show that was in development since 2012. There was a trailer about it. It didn't come out until a year or two ago. Do you hate the Emoji Movie? Yeah, I do hate it, but I don't hate it as much as everybody else does. It's just a boring movie. But I've seen worse animated films. I think Where the Dead Go to Die, Rhapsody Street Kids, and Ugly Trollland, they top as my number 3 worst animated films of all time. Favorite Transformers movie? I think it's either the 1986 one or the 1986 one is my absolute favorite. But if I have to go with any of the live action ones, it'd be the first Transformers 2007 movie. I'm sorry, Joshua Rivas, you missed it, but you can ask me any question if you want. Have you watched The Italian Job? No, I have not. You show us references and Easter eggs in Double Dragon Decade. It's gonna take me a while, but I'll try if I can. Food Fight. I think Food Fight is as terrible as it is, it's a bit of a saint compared to Where the Dead Go to Die, Norm of the North, Rhapsody Street Kids, and even Trollland. What anime is your favorite? I don't have a favorite anime, so I'm gonna say Pokemon. What's your favorite theme song? Aside from the first one, the Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I also like the It's a Whole New World We Live In. It's a whole new way to see. And and I also like the We All Live in a Pokemon World. Have you seen the new Netflix show Kid Cosmic? No, I have not. Which elephant Pokemon do you like the best, Donphan or Copperajah? I'm most familiar with Donphan, but looking at Copperajah, I think I might have a new favorite. What is your next live stream? Are you a Skylanders fan? Yes, I am. And what's my next live stream? Okay, fellas. For my next live stream, it's gonna be a bit complicated because there is a special day this day that you have you heard of this day called World Book Day? Now, in America or in other parts of the world, a World Book Day usually happens on April 23rd. But in the UK, where I live in, where I was born in, it's on, usually it happens every first day of Thursday, first Thursday of March. So I was thinking, because I have a lot, since I already filled up my live stream plans for April, I'm thinking maybe I should have an early World Book Day in March, on March 3rd or 4th, if you're okay with. Or do you think I should pick up another type of stream instead? Because the World Book Day thing for March only happens with the UK residents, and the World Book Day everywhere else is on April 23rd. But like I said, I've got my hands full on April. So is it okay if I have it on March 4th? Oh, Dr. Zeus's birthday is on March 2nd. I might have to read a lot of Dr. Zeus, so I could do a Dr. Zeus live stream instead, but it's just a few. Either that, or I might just do March 4th because I want to get things super prepared and stuff like that. Okay, that's all I is. So next week I'm doing a World Book Day. I'll probably include some Dr. Zeus in World Book Day which is the UK date. So I'll do that instead. That'll be the live stream for that. Okay, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for these wonderful requests. Thank you for helping me getting over my anxiety on the Pokemon requests. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all in the next live stream. I hope you've enjoyed this.